Yo, Patriots Nation, buckle up. You ready for a wild ride through the latest news shaking up Foxborough? We're diving into 4 massive stories that'll have your heart racing. There's a roster move that could change everything, a decision splitting the fan base, a strategic play nobody saw coming, and a bold prediction that'll make you rethink the season. Are the Pats back to their dominant ways? Grab your coffee, smash that like button, and let's get into it. What's got you hyped the most? Drop it in the comments. Picture this, the Patriots offense needs a veteran to guide young Drake May through the fire. What if I told you a blockbuster trade might be brewing? Rumors are swirling and Joe Flacco's name is back in the mix for New England, yet the Browns' veteran QB fans are torn. Some see him as the perfect mentor. Others think it's a step backward. Let's break it down. Cleveland's at a crossroads. With Deshaun Watson sidelined by injury, they're scrambling to name a QB1. Will it be Flacco, Kenny Pickett, or one of the rookies, Dylan Gabriel, or shittier Sanders? If a young gun shines in preseason, Flacco could be trade bait. And guess who's watching? The Patriots. Reports say New England showed interest in Flacco earlier this offseason before he re-signed with the Browns. With the Pats' QB depth looking shaky, Joshua Dobbs and Ben Woldridge aren't exactly inspiring confidence. Flacco could be the answer. Why is this a big deal? Flacco's got serious experience, including a Super Bowl ring. He wouldn't start, but he'd be a safety net if May needs time or buckles under pressure in 2025. Mark Sapos from Dog Pound Daily said Flacco can manage the locker room, prep May for game days, and step in without derailing the offense. Imagine May learning from a guy who's been through the NFL's toughest battles. But here's the catch. Is it worth betting on a 40-year-old when the focus is building for the future? The X platform's buzzing. Some fans are like, Flacco's the leadership we need. Others clap back. Why not go all in on May now? It's a strategic call. If the Browns cut Flacco loose, it could cost a draft pick or even a player. If May's not ready, Flacco could save the season. But is this just a distraction from a bigger plan? While we're debating, another bombshell's hitting the Pats offense. And while we're still wrapping our heads around Flacco, the Patriots offense is getting a facelift that's got everyone floored. Stefon Diggs was a massive get-if, but it's putting a promising player on the hot seat, Jalin Pope. Yup, the 2024 draft pick is fighting for his roster spot. Will he get cut, or can he shock us in preseason? Let's dive into this drama that's got fans talking. Pope came in as a second-rounder, expected to be a key piece of the offense. At Washington, he was a beast. 69 catches, 1159 yards, and 8 touchdowns in his final college season. But in 2024, he barely made a dent. Just 12 receptions, 87 yards, and 2 scores. Injuries held him back, and now, with a stacked receiver room, he's on thin ice. Diggs, Mac Hollins, Kyle Williams, Demario Douglas, Kayshon Boutte, Kendrick Bourne, and even undrafted rookie Efton Chisholm III are ahead on the depth chart. Talk about pressure. Sarah Marshall from Musket Fire thinks 2025 could be Pope's breakout year. He was efficient in college and could bring that to the NFL, she wrote, but the odds are brutal. With Diggs as the top dog, Hollins and Williams stepping up, and others shining in camp, Pope needs a miracle in preseason. If he can channel his college magic, he could be a weapon on intermediate routes, complementing Diggs. If not, he's likely gone. X is on fire with fans shouting, give Pope a shot, while others say no room for him in this lineup. Where do you stand, nation? Tactically, Pope could be a sleeper if he finds his groove. His reliable hands could open up the passing game, but time's running out. Strong camp could save him, maybe even make him a surprise star. If he flops, it's curtains. This battle's heating up. And while we're rooting for Pope, another piece is stirring up the Patriots faithful. Hold your breath, because Stefon Diggs is the talk of Foxborough, but there's a big question mark hanging over him. This 4-time Pro Bowler is a dream addition, but is he fully ready to lead the charge with Drake May? After a torn ACL in 2024, Diggs is adapting to Josh McDaniels' offense, back for his 3rd stint as coordinator. What he said on his YouTube channel has everyone buzzing. Diggs is grinding, studying routes and concepts. It's not just knowing my role, but what the guy next to me is doing to create space, he said. That's dedication, but here's the $1 million question. At 31, post-injury, can he return to elite form? In 2024, he had 47 catches, 96 yards, and 3 touchdowns in just 8 games with Houston. Not bad, but fans are nervous. What if he's not ready for week 1? X is a war zone. Some yell Diggs is the guy. Others warn, he's too old, he'll bust. Tactically, Diggs is the go-to target May needs. His ability to get open and read defenses could transform the offense, especially with McDaniels scheming up plays, but his recovery is a wild card. If he's even 80% of his prime self, he's a massive upgrade from last year's receivers. If he struggles, the pressure shifts to Douglas and Butte, and the offense could stall. Preseason will tell us if Diggs is back on top or if the Pats need a backup plan. And while we're holding our breath for him, a wild prediction is making the nation dream big. Speaking of dreaming, this last story will get your blood pumping. Mike Florio from Pro Football Talk dropped a bombshell. He's calling the Patriots a playoff team in 2025 after 2 straight 4-win seasons and just 1 postseason trip since Tom Brady left. Is the turnaround finally here? Is banking on Mike Vrabel's coaching and the offseason's bold moves. Vrabel knows how to build a team, and the Pats could surprise, he said. But can we buy it? The AFC East isn't the juggernaut it used to be, and New England's schedule looks manageable. With additions like Diggs and Vrabel's leadership, a wild card spot isn't crazy. Florio doubles down. If they make the playoffs, they could upset a team or two. X is split. Some fans are screaming, playoffs, let's go. While others caution, pump the brakes, we're not there yet. Tactically, the offense hinges on May and Diggs, but the O-line and pass rush are still question marks. If Vrabel fixes those gaps, Florio's call could come true. If not, it's another rebuilding year. So, nation, what's your take? Drop it below. Man, what a time to be a Patriots fan. From Flacco possibly mentoring May to Pope's fight for a roster spot, Diggs' big question mark, and Florio's playoff hype, 2025 could be the comeback we've been waiting for. Vrabel's cooking something special, but will the offense click? Can the defense hold up? Preseason's gonna answer it all. So tell me, are you buying the playoff hype? Or do we need more pieces? Smash that like, hit subscribe, and flood the comments with what's got you fired up. Let's go, Pats!